How's it going, guys? Skoks, Chicago Blackhawks Central here, and I'm just gonna wrap up this game tonight with the Sabres and Hawks. Hawks lose 3-0 in a shutout uh, with Arvid Soderblom. Thought he played a decent game, but that's just how this game went today. Delayed game, obviously with the postponement on Wednesday night. Um, the weather was crazy in Buffalo, so they pushed it back till Thursday night here, and I'm gonna go over that really quick after the intro right here. Yeah, so Hawks lose 3-0. The lineup was the same, really, but just a few minor injuries. It's kind of weird how that Zaitsev injury was just seemed like he got dinged up a little, but Hawks placed Zaitsev on IR, and I believe they called up Louis Crevier again. So we'll see if he's in the lineup, uh, possibly Friday for the Islanders game. But just going over the lineup really quick here. Let's check it out. So one player not in today, Ryan Donato on the fourth line. He was out with an illness, I believe, and Zaitsev out. Crevier called up, but Phillips was also back in the lineup today. Last time he played was, I believe, January 9th. So uh, a little bit for him off the ice, but nice to see him back in the lineup today. Let's go over first line: Pitlick, Kershev, Radish. So staying consistent there. Um, Pretty much the same lines, really, just without Donato and Zaitsev. But second line: Blackwell, Dickinson, Anderson. Let's see, line three: Reichel, Entwistle, Gutman, Kachuk, Sanford, and Reese Johnson taking the place of Ryan Donato. Um, and Reese Johnson is always a player that uh, you could plug in, right? And he brings physicality, energy, right? A few chances tonight actually. Played well with Kachuk and Sanford. Sanford has been uh, just decent to see out there, right? As a bigger body, I believe he's 6'4", and he plays a more puck possession game, right, in the O zone, where he's really looking to create something, a play in front of the net there. But I like how he's playing. So cool pickup for us. Pitlick, not too much tonight. Not too much from anyone really. But Lucas Reichel continues to be the player that we've seen the whole season. Really, just not many flashes from him. A few chances where just unfortunate. I believe he broke his stick on one rush there, 2-on-1. But just not what you want to see, right? With a bunch of opportunity with guys out. But we'll see how that goes down the road here. Looking at the defensive pairings, we have Vlasic and Jones on the first pair. Seth Jones still looks like he's been out for a while, right? With his skating, and thought thought he just needs to get back in a groove. So hopefully he gets his feet back under him and starts skating a little better. But uh, that'll be nice, to see him run that defensive core back there. But the second pair, Korchinski and Megna. So a little flip flopped here with Z- Zaitsev out, right? So Korchinski, nice to see him up there with 6'6". Megna, thought that pair played fairly well. Korchinski, one of his better defensive games. Also moved the puck well, skated well through the neutral zone. I always like how he skates the puck up like that. he's trying to create something, right? With not a lot of help there, and for a rookie, that's nice to see that he is doing those things. Um, just look to get the puck on net a bit more, and we'll see where that goes. But I like how he's playing. The third pair with Tenorti and Phillips, I believe they've been paired before, quite a bit there. But Phillips, for his first game back in, I thought he played decently. Physical, a few hiccups in the D zone, but we'll see where the Hawks want to go with Isaac Phillips. I I I would definitely like to see him just get all the ice time. It's sort of like a like a situation where there's not a lot to lose with him, right? I believe he's a fourth or fifth round pick, maybe a third, but um, and he's an AHL NHL tweener player, but he also has that um offensive spark to be on that third pair there with Tenorti. So I would like to see him get that ice time, but we'll see what um GMKD has planned for him down the road. Isaac Phillips, but always liked him as a player, and I hope he, keeps getting opportunities here. Arvid Soderblom in net tonight. Thought he played well. Just weird goals tonight, really. 3-0, but it's not going to help when you don't score a goal at all, right? The effort was decent, but just a depleted lineup, right? And now you have Donato out. He'll probably be back maybe tomorrow with just an illness. But Zaitsev, he was placed on IR, but so the lineup is even more depleted than it was before, right? So we'll see what happens with the IR list, right? It's just rough to see that because you wanted to see a lineup with full potential rotational guys that we brought in, and the list is just piling on top of itself, right? But let's check out the game stats here. Get into the numbers. Shots on goal: 31 shots for the Sabres, 19 for the Hawks. Definitely noticed that on the ice as well. Face-off percentage, that's surprising. Didn't really notice it that much tonight, but I guess the numbers say so. 56.4% at the dot for the Hawks, 43.6 for the Sabres. So that's crazy to see that. Tage Thompson, I believe, was playing center tonight, back in the lineup. I think he was out for a little while, but he was back tonight, and he's an absolute beast, right? Like 6'5", 6'6" center. Just crazy to see that. Penalty minutes: 15 for the Hawks, 10 for the Sabres. A few weird plays, right? With the Kurashev major penalty on Eric Johnson behind the net. Kurashev was chasing the puck from Johnson behind the Sabres net, and then Johnson curves right at the last second, and then just kind of puts himself into the boards. And I know Kurashev definitely wasn't trying to hit him from behind like that, but just a weird turn at the last second, and they somehow piled a major penalty on that. So not cool, but the refs are gonna ref like that. But power play: 0 for 4 for the Hawks tonight, 1 for 6 for the Sabres. So tons of opportunities for both sides, really. 4 power plays for the Hawks is not that's not minor numbers. Just can't capitalize on our opportunities, and it's expected, right, with the lineup. But would definitely like to see one go in here. That would be great. Looking at the hits, 25 for the Hawks, 14 for the Sabres. So physical game. Looking back at the shots, right? Block shots, 19 for the Hawks, 13 for the Sabres. Even at giveaways, 1-1. Takeaways, pretty even as well, 6-5, 6 for the Hawks. So more in the defensive zone. Thought the Hawks were pretty steady, but these three goals were just weird. But that's how it is, and with a delayed, postponed game like that, would have liked to see a few goals put up there from the Hawks. But just a weird game overall. But let's check out the scoring here really quick. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Just want to make sure it's right. Yeah. So the first period was scoreless. Solid first period, right? From the goaltending. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for the Buffalo Sabres. I believe he's from Finland, and Soderblom is from Sweden. So bit of a rivalry matchup in that. That's pretty good stuff from Soderblom tonight. Just fluky goals for him. Not gonna blame him on that loss. Thought he had a solid performance, really. But in the second period, Gurgenson's he gets the Sabres on the board, makes it 1-0 with a tip in front of the net. Not much you could do there. For and I believe this was the Alex Vlasic deflection in front of the net, or maybe it wasn't. No, this was not. Yeah, so this was the Gurdenson's tip in front of the net. Just good redirection there. Not much Soderblom could do, but good goal for them. Third period, JJ Paterka, he gets the Sabres on the board, makes the score 2-0. About 3 minutes into that third period, but when you're down 1-0, 2-0 here, and still lots of time left, the lineup, it's not going to give us a lot of chances to crawl back into the game, even though it's only one or two goals. The skill just isn't there, right? And the scoring touch is not there with the current look on that lineup. But Paterka, he snipes this goal from like the lower circle by the goal line and deflects it off of Soderblom's mask while he's hugging the post. So just a weird deflection goal right off of his helmet. So not going to blame Soderblom on that one. There's not much he could do there. He was in good position, but just hate to see that one go in, right? But Paterka makes that game 2-0. Rasmus Dahlin, believe this was just a snipe. Or no, this was the deflection. Vlasic had his stick down the slot, and Dahlin shot it from the point. This is about 6 minutes into the third period, and it deflects off of Vlasic's stick, and it goes top left corner. So crazy redeflection. Unlucky, but maybe you don't mess with the puck there because it seems like the player crossing the slot, the puck wasn't gonna get to him. So maybe it was better just to maybe dive down to just block it, because when you try stopping it with your stick, then it can obviously lead to a deflection, and it goes top corner over Soderblom's right shoulder. So top corner deflection, just super unlucky on like two goals here. And the first one, not going to give Soderblom a lot of blame there. But Very, very, very uneventful game tonight. Would have liked to see uh, a goal put up there, but let's check out the schedule here. So we are back on tomorrow. Let's see, Hawks and Islanders, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, Chicago time. Um, let's see if I could check out the lineup really quick here for the Islanders. Haven't taken a look at them recently, so let's see what they have going on. Um, I don't even know if Barzell is hurt or not. I haven't heard anything about Barzell uh, in a long time. Let's check it out here. Let me pull him up. This is 7:30 p.m. start time. Let's see, New York Islanders. Let's see, depth chart. Okay, Anders Lee is back. Islanders captain. He's 33 now. Wow. Bo Horvat, first line center. Oliver Wahlstrom on that right wing on that first line. Second line, Fashing, Brock Nelson, Kyle Palmieri. That's a solid top six. Wasn't expecting that still. Brock Nelson, Palmieri still going. 32 now. That's weird how he's the same age as Brock Nelson, 32. But that's crazy. Third line, Barzell, Clutterbuck, Holmstrom. That is just weird. Don't know the situation. I do not know the situation there with Matt Barzell. Something going on with him. 12 goals, 33 assists, 45 points. I mean, he's leading the team in points and not goals, but points. That's crazy how he's on the third line. And he's working with Clutterbuck and Holmstrom. Crazy to see, right? Matt Martin, Jean Gabriel Pajot, Julian Gauthier on that fourth line. Uh, Decent depth on this Islanders team. Wasn't expecting that, really. Looking at the D-core, Romanov, Dobson, Pellick, Mayfield, Riley, Aho. Uh, Sebastian Aho, not Hurricanes player Sebastian Aho, but I believe this guy is Swedish. Yeah, so he's on that third pairing there with Mike Riley. Goalie Sorokin and Appleby. Have not heard of him in a while. Huh. Drafted 2014. But yeah, that surprises me with their overall depth. That's crazy. Head coach is still, let's see. Does it have their staff? Maybe not. And that's all right. Yeah, so does not say all their stuff here, but yeah, should be interesting tomorrow. Obviously, a very like depthy team against the Hawks, and I'll be back on tomorrow to recap, and we'll see who can join in tomorrow. Um, but that pretty much wraps up the Hawks and Sabres game, and we'll see what happens tomorrow with Islanders and Hawks. Decent team, surprisingly decent team in the Islanders. But we'll see how that one goes, and we'll be back tomorrow for Hawks Islanders. See you guys tomorrow. Let's go Hawks.